Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to talk about Engine Coin or ENJ. Again, this is a pretty cool project. I did a research into it and I found that this project has incredible potential in the future. I just want to share my thoughts with you guys. So if you want to learn more about Engine and you want to read through their docs, you can go to engine.io. That's enjin.io, and you can read through their information, right? So basically, what is Engine? There's a better way to use blockchain. Products that make it easy for everyone to develop, trade, monetize, and market with blockchain. So basically, Engine mainly aims to be this blockchain that makes it easier for people to develop, trade, monetize, and market within their own blockchain. And if you see, they have some pretty cool, graphics on their websites for people who are interested in cool graphics. But that shouldn't be the main reason for purchasing this token, right? So platform, monetize, design, and grow next generation multiplayer games. So this platform aims to create an opportunity for people to monetize, design, and grow next generation multiplayer games, right? So by games, what it means is before, if you see, there were people who were playing multiplayer games such as CS:GO and even Fortnite, for example, and that community in and of itself became huge, right? And Engine aims to bring those kind of features to the blockchain in a completely decentralized way, right? So if you see, wallet, get a free feature-rich blockchain wallet used and loved by millions, right? So they have their own Engine wallet which supports multiple tokens, and it has so many features which you guys can test it yourselves. They have a download link on their website, which enables you to do to obviously like buy cryptocurrencies and also store cryptocurrencies. And I believe that they also have unique NFTs on their wallet, which is also pretty cool. So that's something that you can do with Engine. And marketplace, this is one of the highlights of this project, right? So discover, buy, and sell rare and unique blockchain gaming assets, right? So what does blockchain gaming assets mean? So as shown in this picture, right? Most people who are avid gamers, they know that there are in-game collectible items which sometimes can be so rare and so valuable that they could be trading in the open market for like hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? So these kind of uh, you know uh, these kind of features have typically been reserved for big games such as CS:GO or Fortnite or any other multiplayer game which is not only centralized but is also not on the blockchain, right? But Engine aims to bring this community into the blockchain ecosystem, specifically into the Engine blockchain, where they offer marketplaces where people who like to get in-game collectibles or trade them or sell them, or even like hold on to some unique rare collectibles which are a part of a blockchain game. Engine provides that opportunity to exist, right? So that's pretty cool. So Beam, a blockchain powered way to grow and engage your target audience. So basically, you can kind of like showcase your features using the option called Beam that they have, and it's basically to ensure that you grow and engage yourself with multiple other communities within this blockchain, and to also feature provide information to a target audience. Beam is there for you, right? For this ecosystem powered by Engine. Discover pioneering games, apps, and projects made by talented developers and forward-thinking companies across the world. So that's pretty cool, and you can pretty much see some of the games that they already have, and all of these, if you see, like many of these are pretty high quality graphics, and some of them are very popular among the Engine community, right? So you guys can go through that and understand this in detail if you plan to invest in this project. The future of Ethereum scaling. So affinity early access, infinite transactions between players and game servers at high speeds and zero cost. So this is kind of the theme that we are seeing right now, right? So if you look at a blockchain project or a blockchain based ecosystem that's aiming to either compete with Ethereum or try to help Ethereum succeed or whatever, right? The standard has been set. Ethereum is kind of like currently the main standard for blockchain based smart contract platforms, and not a lot of projects are trying to compete. Binance Smart Chain is doing a good job, but there are there are concerns that once Ethereum goes to Ethereum 2.0, Binance Smart Chain may not be useful, right? However, in my personal opinion, I disagree. I believe that there will always be a community supporting Binance Smart Chain. Similarly, there will always be a community that will support, Avalanche's, blockchain ecosystem. Similarly, Polkadot and Cardano, they'll have their own community which will exist simultaneously with the Ethereum network, and Ethereum itself will be interoperable, and we need these kind of bridges that connect different blockchains, right? So currently, if you see, not a lot of competitors for Ethereum, and therefore Ethereum is trying to scale as soon as possible with all the developments going on, focused on Ethereum 2.0. But the main problem is there's still high fees on Ethereum network. The transaction speeds are very slow, and if you have to do a simple swap between two tokens on Uniswap, you have to pay a very high gas fee, which may not even make this swap worthful, right? So Engine, if you see, is aiming to have their own form of ecosystem where there are infinite transactions between players and game servers, right? Specifically focused on gamers at the moment, at high speeds and zero cost. So Engine aims to, like, although I feel like Engine cannot really compete with Ethereum, Engine is trying to focus on one niche aspect of life, which is basically gaming, right? And Engine aims to be this high speed, low cost or zero cost effective blockchain based gaming platform, which also hosts marketplaces and multiple other features which will entice gamers to be a part of this ecosystem, right? And Engine is kind of like the market leader as of now, and I believe that it's still highly undervalued. And if you see the gaming industry, it's a huge industry, right? So if you are a fan of gaming, and if you are a fan of projects that try to bring in gaming into the blockchain ecosystem, then this project will be for you, right? So why Engine? We are changing the fundamental nature of virtual worlds, right? So they're basically aiming to change everything that we know about gaming, like in a blockchain, right? So they're trying to do their best to be the market leader, and I think they are doing a good job as of now, and I'm pretty sure they will do a good job. Trusted by millions of people use Engine's products to manage, create, and trade blockchain assets. These could be in-game collectible items, or rare collectibles, or and even NFTs, right? So from our blog, if you guys want to go through their blogs and read through their recent updates, you can find it here. They have some really cool news information, introducing JumpNet forever free Ethereum scaling, right? So it's a scaling based ecosystem that tries to create its own niche marketplace for gaming and gaming ecosystem overall, right? Non-fungible tokens, why digital collectibles have real value. So again, you can clearly see that this ecosystem is mainly focused on gaming, creating a suitable marketplace, and NFTs, right? So non-fungible tokens. So I believe that as more and more NFT projects come into play, and NFT starts becoming this more trustworthy opportunity for people to store and preserve art, or videos or copyright or anything that's related to saving copyrighted or patent an individual's hard work, right? Engine will keep thriving in that ecosystem, right? So if you look at the coin Gecko page for Engine coin, it's currently ranked the 69th token by market cap on CoinGecko, and it's currently trading at $1.20, and it recently had a 10.9% decline in the past 24 hours, right? So Engine coin has been performing well in the recent times, just like any other cryptocurrency, and due to the recent crash and the current ongoing minor crash or correction that I would say, Engine has been one of the lowest performers in the past 24 hours, right? So I think that this presents an opportunity, right? And if you see the value that this project has to offer and how NFTs are being like sold for hundreds of millions of dollars between people, seems to suggest that this is just going to be the beginning of the NFT, NFT marketplace for the crypto, right? I believe that since 2021 is going to be the bull run, it will be the time where people who have invested in the past and people who will currently invest or who's yet to invest in cryptos by the end of this year will definitely make good gains. But 2022, I believe, is going to be the year of NFTs and digital art and even anything that's virtually virtual reality within blockchain and gaming within the blockchain, right? So I believe that in 2022, Engine, although it will still perform well in 2021, I believe that this token will kind of be the leader or one of the main tokens that will outperform many cryptocurrencies next year in 2022, because I believe that next year is going to be the year of NFTs, right? So by I know that's kind of like a speculative take, but I believe that the NFTs are just the beginning, and it's definitely like going to be way more valuable, right? And if you see the market cap, you can clearly see that this token is $1.1 billion in market cap, right? So again, you may be like, wow, that's very high for a token, because usually in this channel we cover tokens which are a maximum of a few hundred to $500 million in market cap, but most of the tokens that we cover here are less than 10 million, or less than even $50 million in market cap, right? But if you see this token, it's one of the very few tokens that I've covered so far that is $1.1 billion in market cap. But again, I personally feel like this token is still relatively undervalued, right? Especially when I spoke about the potential opportunity, like the whole of next year, I believe would be dedicated only for NFT collectibles, right? Because even now you can clearly see that from many DeFi projects, there are several airdrops being given specifically based on people who hold a rare NFT or a specific NFT which has a limited number, right? That's one of the other problems that cryptocurrency is facing today, where how to justify an airdrop or how to ensure that everyone gets equal, people who participate in the ecosystem gets equal amount of tokens airdrop to them than people who create multiple MetaMask accounts and claim airdrops, right? NFT is trying to solve that problem, because people who own a specific NFT, limited edition NFT, will not only verify the ownership of that NFT, but also will be eligible to receive airdrops based on holding that NFT, right? And these kind of similar innovations are just beginning in the crypto space right now, right? And I believe that by the end of this year and early next year, this will be the norm. Like NFTs would be the norm. NFTs would be the genuine standards that people will set. And I believe that many institutions will start looking at NFTs and will start buying up projects that will help them preserve even more of value compared to Bitcoin. The reason is NFTs are even more rarer than Bitcoins, right? And if you see, many NFTs can can definitely change how art and architecture and every form of design or any form of copyright material is preserved, right? So I believe that next year is definitely going to be the year of NFTs. So if you look at the market cap right now, and if you're shocked, be prepared to get shocked next year. on how not only this token but any NFT or a gaming related platform will perform, right? So look at the max supply here. The max supply is 1 billion tokens, and you can clearly see that 929 million tokens are already in circulation. So this presents an opportunity where if you buy this token at an incredibly low price, based on the scarcity of the tokens, there's not a lot of inflation happening in this token, right? Because not a lot of new tokens are getting injected into the economy, right? So therefore, I believe that this is also another big plus for this particular token, because this token is going to be more and more scarcer, and that kind of leads to huge price appreciation, right? And for a token which is almost very close to its maximum supply, and there won't be more than 1 billion tokens left, and there's already 929 million tokens in circulation, right? So that seems to tell me that this token has some incredible explosive potential in not only this bull run but also multiple subsequent bull runs, right, that we'll be facing. So that's something that you guys need to definitely have in mind. So if you look at the charts, you can clearly see that again, it's already been exploding like crazy. But if you take a look at the initial price all the way from December 2017, right, which was the peak of the last bull run, right, the last and the previous most explosive bull run, right, compared to this bull run. It was worth 4 cents, and by the end of December or January, it was worth 46 cents or 40 cents, in that range, right? And it kind of crashed, and it's been going sideways for a few years, and it kind of had some ups and downs, some huge spikes and some huge dumps, right? And if you see, the real action only started happening end of last year and early January this year, when you can clearly see that the spike was literally vertical, right? And it had some really high vertical rises, and now you can clearly see that there's a straight line going all the way till $1.19, right? So people who bought and held at the very start, or the very early stages of this token, are kind of like probably set right now, and they are probably like not only going to sell it now, they're probably never going to sell it, because this is, again, as I'm saying, this is just the beginning, because this token is one of the few early tokens that specifically focus on in-game collectibles, having gaming ecosystem within their project, and also focusing on NFTs. So all of these things are just getting started, and I believe that this nice pullback that we are seeing right now is definitely an opportunity to buy, right? That's, again, just my opinion, but you can clearly see that it only has even more potential to go, right? So if you look at the Bitcoin comparative, right, again, you can clearly see that this token was performing well compared to Bitcoin, even though it wasn't performing as well as the dollar comparative during the March 2019 cycle for this token, and it crashed immediately. And compared to its March 2019 spike, this token's Bitcoin comparative is nowhere near. It's not even half of that spike, right? That's because of Bitcoin's amazing performance as well. Recently, Bitcoin did have a bit of correction, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to definitely cross $100,000 within this year. But if you see, um, with regards to dollar comparative, it was doing pretty well, but Bitcoin comparative, it's pretty much pretty much mediocre. It was not even. It's probably the third highest as of now, because the first highest spike in Bitcoin comparative was March 2019, and the second was January 2018, right? So I do believe that it will explode in Bitcoin comparative by the end of this bull run. And as I mentioned, my thoughts, my personal opinion was next year will be the year of NFTs, and next year this performance in Bitcoin comparative would be incredible, right? It would be really incredible, and this is a long-term hold, by the way. So I believe that this token has incredible value, and holding this is just an opportunity of a lifetime, right? Especially for a very new and unique industry being set out because of the NFT combining the blockchain security and the semi transparency that's offered by blockchain is only going to make this industry big, right? Let's look at the markets. If you see the markets, you can clearly buy this token in multiple exchanges, including Binance, HitBTC, Crypto.com, DigiFinex, and so on and so forth. It has very high volume on Binance, and I believe that this token is also numerous times any in-game collectible or NFT that's created in this project is also offered as a giveaway by Binance's team whenever they have this you know this video conference or any form of updates or any random occasion. They just list out or give away like 15 to 20 engine based NFTs, which are very rare unique collectible items, which also have high appreciation value for the future, right, for the long term. So Binance is working very closely with the engine. Crypto.com also has some really cool liquidity, and it is also a good exchange to buy engine using the CRO token. So again, based on my view of this token on this project, I believe that this project is just the beginning. If you see, the market cap may initially look to be big, but if you look at the macroeconomics of things, you can see that gaming is a huge industry. Art and all the videos and music and entertainment is a big industry. This project aims to bring in NFTs, artwork, plus in-game collectibles and gaming, right? So all these things are going to definitely make this price explode. It has a high possibility of going, more than $10, especially considering the fact that there's not going to be a lot more tokens injected into the ecosystem, and whatever tokens that we are seeing right now is the circulatory supply, and it's very close to hitting its max supply. And once it hits its max supply, there's going to be no more tokens that's minted out, right? So this is going to be a rare and scarce resource all by itself, and this will definitely help with the price potential, right? Not just with the dollar comparative, but also with the Bitcoin comparative, right? Again, remember guys, this video does not offer financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research before you put any of your money in this token. I am planning to buy this token at this price because I do believe that this price is going to go up even further by the end of this bull run. But if you feel like, after seeing this chart, if you feel like you want to wait, again, there will be some opportunities to buy it at a low cost, but that depends on whether you want to hold it long term or short term. I want to hold it long term, and I'm not really worried about buying at these prices because I do believe that the 2021 bull market is still yet to go full fledged, and once that happens, this price point would not really matter, right? And this spike would literally be shadowed by the future performance of this token, right? But if you are planning to hold it for short term, maybe it's better to wait and buy it at a bigger pullback, which we will definitely get ups and downs pretty commonly. But if you're holding it for long term like me, you can you can buy it and hold it at these levels and forget about it, right? Don't worry about all the price fluctuations, because this token is definitely going to outperform several other tokens, and it's also going to be one of the premier NFT gaming platform, right? So remember guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.